Okay, so you're watching this webinar, you're on your phone, your iPad, or your computer, and you know that this masterclass will help you become a better guitar player and have more fun. You know that music theory is the language that musicians speak, and this class will make you fluent. You'll understand how chords relate to scales. You'll be able to play songs faster and easier. You'll be able to hear songs and play them by ear. You'll be able to play the right notes in your solos every time. You'll recognize common chord progressions in the songs that you know and love. You'll be able to play tons of new chords, and you'll know exactly which notes you're playing and why. You'll have confidence to talk to any guitarist, like locally famous guys or even true legends. You'll be able to pick up your guitar and play, knowing exactly what you're doing, why it sounds great, and how to reproduce it, which is super important. You'll have freedom. The freedom to play virtually any style, any song, any solo, any scale, and any chord progression. The freedom to jam with other musicians with confidence. The freedom to write your own music or play your own solos and songs. You'll have an almost magical view of the fretboard because you'll instantly see how scale patterns connect. You'll crank out soul-stirring leads over any chord progression, song, or riff, and you'll know exactly which notes to hit and why they sound awesome. You'll never be intimidated again with other musicians. You'll know exactly what people are talking about and why, and you'll be one of those guys, the guys in the know. Plus, you're covered by a 90-day satisfaction guarantee, which means you can take the entire class and still get a full refund if you decide that it's not right for you. Okay? And we're not hassle people about this. You don't have to get on the phone with a salesperson to get your money back. You just send us a simple email to our support department and say, "This isn't for me, sorry," and then you're done. And we'll give you a full refund. So this is for you if you want to finally understand what you're playing and why, play confidently in front of others, have the freedom to play any style, any song, any riff, lick, or solo, play your own songs and write your original music, jam with other trained musicians. This is not for you if you're lazy, you give up easily, you're not willing to practice, or you're an absolute beginner, okay? Now, what you're going to learn, and I'm going to blow through this really fast, but week one is the foundations of music, okay? Scale chord relationships, musical alphabet across the entire fretboard, and playing scales from scratch on demand, introduction to chord progressions, and a lot more. In week two, it's going to be about fretboard mastery, simple methods for easy note memorization, intervals, horizontal and vertical fretboard movement as well. Week three is major scale theory, so the diatonic scales, which chords are produced from the scale, the diatonic scale, and how major scales relate to all the other scales and chords. Week four is chord construction, how chords are built and how they relate to scales. Week five is all about the caged system, everything you need to know, and how to play every single chord that you currently know in at least 5 different ways by using the caged system, and also how to create licks and riffs in the caged box. Week 6 is all about seventh chords, major sevenths, minor sevenths, dominant sevenths, which is used in blues, and of course minor major sevenths, and how to read all these different chords in sheet music, chord charts, lead sheets, and more. Week 7 is about extended chords when you have dominant ninths, 11ths, and 13ths, how and when they're used, how to play them across the fretboard. And then week 8 is suspended and add chords as well as minor scales. Week 9 is scale expansion, so we're going to get into modes, pentatonic scales, and the blues scale. Week 10 is rhythm explained, so 12-bar blues structures, straight rhythm, shuffle rhythm, swing rhythm, and hybrids. Week 11 is scale adventures, okay? Altering your scales for your solo, exotic scales and modes like the Spanish Phrygian, and how to create your own scales or basically take scales and alter them to get the sound that you want. And week 12 is real-world application of everything you've learned throughout the entire course. So how to analyze songs super fast, listening and applying what you've learned, and how to adapt when things don't fit into the mold. Now, you also get these bonuses, which are a total $431 value. Bonus number 1 is 4 one-hour live video sessions with Steve. And Steve teaches live lessons for at least $60 an hour. So you multiply that by 4 and you get $240. We also have a private Facebook group for masterclass students, which is a $67 per year value, and it's a great way to get to know other serious guitarists and help each other out. Bonus number 3 is a private email address to contact Steve. And all we ask is you be respectful of his time, that you actually go to the live sessions, you actually do the coursework, that you actually put in the time, and then when you have additional questions, you're ready to go further, then contact Steve. But please just be respectful of his time, okay? And bonus number 4 is a complete tab transcription for each session. So you're going to get 12 different tab transcriptions in a PDF format that you can easily print out or pull up on your computer or your tablet or whatever you happen to be using. Bonus number 5 is Visual Fretboard Mastery by Rob Ash, which is also a $97 value. There are some fast action bonuses as well. Actually, the first 3 are gone, but the 4th one is Slash Style Soloing by Steve. And that's a 1 hour, maybe about a 1.5 hour course just on Slash's style and that kind of rock and roll bluesy thing that Slash is so incredibly famous for. Now, there are some webinar bonuses as well. Okay, you get Mind-Blowing Solo Secrets by Steve Stine, which is a 5-hour course on phrasing, which is all about musicality and taking all this theory stuff and turning it into real music. And you also get my essential ear training for guitarists, okay? You get all of this stuff. The 12-week masterclass, which at a very undervalued $97 each, I think, it's probably more like $200 per session, would put you at $1164 for that value of the entire 12-week class. And I can tell you right now that Steve would be hired by someone, let's say like Berkeley, to teach one of their classes. And go look at Berkeley's website. It's called, they charge between $900 and $1,200 per class, and this is a very conservative estimate at $1164. And the bonuses you get: the video sessions, the private Facebook group and email, the transcriptions of all the tab, as well as the Visual Fretboard Mastery course by Rob, is $431 value. The Fast Action bonus, the Slash Style Soloing Secrets, is $97 value. And then Steve's phrasing course, the Mind-Blowing Solo Secrets, $97 value. My Essential Ear Training course, which is about 3 to 4 hours of teaching you how to recognize chords by ear, whether the chord is major or minor, or seventh, a dominant seventh, a major seventh, a minor major seventh, etc. Easily $97 value. So the total value, $1,886. And I'm telling you, that is a 100% true estimate of what this is. That's not an inflated, bloated number there. It's at least $1,886. But your investment, 3 payments of $67 for a total of $201. You can use your credit or debit card, or just one and done payment of $197. And if you choose that option, you can use credit, debit, or even your PayPal account if you want. And midnight, July 18th, the course is going to go up to $297, and then it'll be $297 through July 27th. And then July 27th, it goes to $397 for anybody that registers late, because the class starts on July 28th. So if you register by July 18th, Saturday at midnight Pacific, you get everything for $197, which is an insane deal. And I'll tell you right now, we always have people that register late and cheerfully pay the $300 or the $400 to take the class, and they're happy to do so because of the value. But hey, if you get in by midnight, you'll get it for $197. And of course, again, you're protected by the 90-day 100% satisfaction guarantee, which means you can take the entire course. If for any reason you're not happy, just let us know. We'll refund your entire tuition to the class, and you can keep all the stuff that you've downloaded, all the jam tracks, all the tab, and everything else. Okay? So, register now. Sorry, I had to close my window there. The kids were playing in the back. Click the Register Here button, which should be somewhere on your screen. It'll take you over to the page. Then all you need to do is fill out the form, and you'll get instant access to all the bonuses. And the class starts July 28th. Okay? Class starts July 28th, and the discount ends tonight, July 18th. And it's only $197 right now.